So we've reached the end of our exploration of the Revit essentials, and now you're probably wondering what comes next. Well, let me offer you some suggestions. I'd like to direct you first to the lynda.com library. We have several other courses here on Revit architecture that you can explore. We have the Revit Family Editor, which goes deep into creating family content. We have Revit Architecture Rendering, where we focus on creating presentations and renderings in 3D models. We have Advanced Modeling, which spends a lot of time looking at the conceptual modeling environment and other advanced features. And we have Designing a House in Revit Architecture, which goes start to finish through the process of building a small house project. Now, in addition to that, there are several other online resources. There's, of course, my website. I have information here on a variety of resources, including my offerings here at lynda.com and books and services and other training that I provide. And feel free to use the contact form over here and drop me a line if you have a question or a comment that you'd like to share with me. Now, in addition to video resources, there's a lot of other types of resources, such as books. Now, of course, there's my own book, Aubin Academy Master Series, Revit Architecture. And there's two other very popular books out there, Mastering Revit Architecture and Introducing Autodesk Revit Architecture. I encourage you to check those out. There are many, many, many websites devoted to Revit, and I've just chosen a few here that I frequent often, so feel free to do a search for many more. But you have the Autodesk website. There's Knowledge Smart, which will help you test your skills and see how much you've retained. There are various forums and two really popular conferences, the Revit Technology Conference and Autodesk University. So if you are able to make it to a conference this year, you might want to check those out. And then finally, there are probably hundreds of blogs devoted to Revit. I've just listed ones that are at the top of my reading list here. We've got everything from Revit Op-Ed, which is one of the oldest blogs that covers topics of all kinds of varieties in Revit, to Build Z, which just goes to the deep end of the pool and talks about really wild stuff. So I would encourage you to check out all of these and explore for more. So with that, the last bit of advice I can leave you with is the only way you're going to learn a product like Revit is to use it. So I encourage you to put what you've learned into practice right away. If you don't have a project that you can start, just go home, measure your house, and start drawing it in Revit. But the more you practice and the more you use it right away, the more you'll retain what we talked about.